They've been out spreading in the farmers' fields nearby. And I don't know if anyone lives near or on a farm. They could probably attest to the fact that like the spreading, the manure or whatever it is, it stinks. Like the smell is biblical, and I literally mean biblical, right? If this was ancient Egypt and you got out your house and you sniffed the air, you'd be like, oh no, Moses, he's putting the complaint in, he's complaining again. Doggy, doggy. That's one way to start a video, innit? To insult an entire religion. Let's be honest, if you're gonna pick one, Christianity probably the best. I think they're the only ones left with a sense of humour. Slash, won't do anything about it. I've been on a rampage recently. Rampage. Everyone's getting it. Everyone's been getting a bit of the shots being fired all over the place. I think it's just been coincidence, really. I think mainly because I'm coming up to my, or was coming up to my like couple of weeks off, so I was just bored and frustrated. So everyone was getting some. It wasn't really trying to drum up any kind of YouTube infamy. Although from the looks at so far, I mean the one about the police hasn't gone live yet. That's today, while I'm recording this. No one has taken any great offence, which is boring, but kind of what it's kind of what I'd meant it as. I never the one specifically about the advanced riding courses. That wasn't meant to cast shade on the people that teach them or the people that do them, but simply the people that haven't done them yet seem to believe it's the cure to everything, although they haven't done one. That was mainly my gripe, coupled with the road safety police that have to weigh in on everything. I was watching, right, the Biker's Life short that came out today, where some guy in a sports car, who, I don't know the model of it, looked quite fancy, like quickly hammered on the brakes, causing him to sort of, I think it's an old video, brake and swerve. And there was no blame in the title of the video. From what I could see, it was, I think it's something like almost hit a expensive car or something along those lines, right? And yet the people, oh well, you shouldn't be there, you shouldn't be doing that, wait your turn. Oh my god, spot the car peasants a mile away. Spot them we can. The roundabout is still wrecked. That's because Rhythmic Biker, the newly crowned Lord of the Roads, has been loved up and getting married. Disgusting, that is. Disgusting. While there's potholes about, you've been too busy. You've been too busy being loved up. I don't like it. I don't like it when there's potholes to be worked on. It's actually quite nice to see the video pop up and know he's doing well. Isn't it nice? Oh, and as you might be able to tell, I am not going to work or heading home from work. I'm heading in an opposite direction to work. Just going to go on a little jaunt. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. I did have a sort of semi-destination in mind. I was going to go to Robinson's of Rochdale and have a look at a Himalayan. I still may do, but I spent like an hour messing around. Oh yeah, I've got a sandbag. Woo, look at this. Yeah, I'll in a minute, I'll get to it. Yeah, I was messing around because this USB point seems to have broken. I can't remember the last time I used it. But it's not working at the moment. So what I've done is I've wired in another one, little wire there, and that just required lots of. There's so many cables into the whatchamacallit, into the battery. So many. And I don't know if a huge amount of them are really necessary. I've got one for the trickle charger that I've never used, but it's there. It's just in case. One for my tracker, one for this, I'm assuming, one for the grips, and then there's a new one for this, and there's like some others just attached that I need to chase. Right, it's just gone green. Yeah, so my time was taken up a little bit. Also spent the entire morning just watching motor vlogs, and then decided, oh, best get out on the bike then, shall I go get it done. I've resprayed my pannier racks with some like harder wearing enamel paint, removed like the rust spots, smoothed them out a little bit and resprayed them. It's not a massively incredible job, but I just needed it to not be peeling and patchy. I also bought some new bolts to hold the pannier racks because the old ones were looking a bit meh. And a tap and die kit just to make sure that the threads are in decent nick. There's no reason that I know of that they shouldn't be, but you know, better safe than sorry. What? I think my number plate's a little bit wobbly. I just remembered. I've got some bolts there to reattach that. It's not going to come off, I don't think. I hope not. I've got my MOT due at the beginning of March, so I'll probably get that booked in for next week. There's no reason that I know of it should fail, unless it's like an overly loud exhaust. But I've taken a loud bike in there in the past, and they haven't even mentioned it. Recent fork seals done. The exhaust is now redone, unless I've done a shit job. That there's always that possibility. And the check. Oh, there you go. Here's something. After 2 years of ownership, I noticed like there's the original toolkit under the seat, and the toolkit contains the C spanner thing for the chain adjustment, and I've just been using like a brass punching hammer. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm also quite glad I didn't just go out and buy one. Like, I would save myself £3 or something. I'm hoping as well, right? I've got the receiver, the Mic Mini receiver, plugged directly into the DJI Action 4, and it says it's picking it up. If I try and put it in the opposite orientation, so it's the bulk of it's facing backwards, for some reason it cuts the mic out. I don't quite know why that is, but I might need to crop the image, because I think you can see a little shadow of it in the corner of the display, so I might need to sort that out. But I can sort that out in editing. That's not too much of an issue. I think the audio should be fine. It's only because I was thinking, if I need to use my sat nav, then I'd like to charge up the phone to make sure it doesn't die, but I can't charge it and use the microphone at the same time. So, hence this handy dandy tank bag. Inside the tank bag, I've got my Insta360, some spare batteries for this camera, for the Action, the DJI Action, and this cable is connected to a USB port, so I can charge everything up on the go, so I don't need to like get off and mess around with a top box. I can do it all in situ. It's the Oxford M2, I think, which is the magnetic 2-litre. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Like, feels rock solid. I mean, it looks waterproof. Whether it is waterproof or not, I suppose only time will tell. Who's he pointing at? Was he pointing at me? Best be pointing at me. I love attention, I do. Love it. Oh, guys, nuts. Where's the best shop name in the world? It's here. Where is it? Is it? Well, it's gone, I think. It was something called like Sun Tan and Bang or something like that. It's like tanning beds, fireworks and vape shop, something like that. I got my flies open because I'm getting like a little draft in the groin here and I don't like it. Don't know what this looks like. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I'll check that. Don't know why I've got such a cold breeze on my nethers. Oh, that smell again. It's because the window in the bathroom is open. I went in and it hit me in the face, and I thought, Jesus, my wife just let out a massive dookie or something. I was like, oh no, this is unreal. What's she been eating? I literally went downstairs to ask if she's okay, and that's when she told me that there's a weird smell coming in because they're doing some muck spreading. That's just immediately the blame game. Oh my god, love, what's wrong? Hopefully she doesn't watch that bit. Yeah, I'm not so sure what I'm going to be doing in terms of content for the next week or so. I think what I'm planning on doing is doing some like ride-only stuff, like raw stuff. I haven't done that for a while. So I might pop into the Forest of Bowland for the first time in a few months, actually. God, I haven't been there. I haven't been there all year. Ha ha ha! New Year thing jokes. Amber. Yeah, I've not been in the Forest of Bowland for a while, so I might have a little jaunt. I'm thinking, I don't know whether to go up into the lakes, because again, I haven't been in the Lake District for ages, or down into Wales. Well, saying that, you know, I've not really been the Yorkshire way much. I might do that. I might head off into around like the Yorkshire Dales, maybe. On just like the normal roads, obviously, because I'm not a Hmong. I'm not taking the VFR off-road. Still very much want to do more off-road based stuff. Hence my thoughts about going to look at the Himalayan. Yeah, but no. I don't want to jump the gun. Really, I was. No, honestly, I'm probably better off waiting for it to warm up a little bit more, just to make my first adventures a little bit more pleasant, and to know where I want to be in terms of funds wise. I've got my renewal for the VFR coming up in March, and I'm hoping that means it's going to be cheaper. I mean, it should be, but that's not always the bloody case. As New Biker, good, what was that? As New Biker pointed out in his recent video. I also noticed that the Northwest has the second highest insurance rates in the country. I mean, obviously London wins it by a mile, but I would never have thought that. But I've done a lot of quotes recently on other bikes, and they've been incredibly low. So I'm hoping now that I've built my Jesus Christ, Jizzy Crizzy. Now that I've rebuilt my no claims of bonus after having it stolen from me by an unscrupulous insurance company that lost my bike and made me claim it was stolen. Scumbags. Yeah, now that I've built some of that back up again, getting a little bit more favourable prices. I think actually there's a motorbike accessory store that I purchased this helmet from. I'll just sit in traffic while I'm trying to remember. I think if I just continue towards the Forest of Bowland the way I normally go, I think I come across it. It's on my right, if I remember. If not, I'll probably have to pull over and check. Don't always have the best of memory. Well, once I've been somewhere, I can kind of get there unassisted. Just eventually. I don't remember the route exactly, but I sort of the general direction. I couldn't quote names of roads or anything like that, or popular landmarks. I can just kind of remember where it is, sort of, and make my way there slowly. And if I tried to follow a map, I'd probably get instantly lost. Yeah, so this road bends around to the right, and then there's a left sort of slip road, and if I go down that, then I think it eventually pops up on the right hand side. Yeah, I think it's next to like a leisure centre. Well, here's a question for you. Do you know when you stop off at like bike spots? Right, what I'd normally do is take everything with me. I don't leave anything in the bike. If I've got a top box though, I'd probably stuff as much as I can in the top box and carry the rest. Right, do people often just like leave their helmets just hanging off wing mirrors and stuff, and put faith in other bikers? Well, it's not, to be fair, it's not other bikers that I'm wary of, it's the scumbags nearby that may take advantage. Well, I think I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Oh no, is it down this super road? Ah, see, I knew I could get there eventually. Give cyclists space. The vacuum of space. Would you throw him out an airlock? Not even looking where he's going. Look. Not even attempting. Oh, I think there's no. Oh wait, have I just gone the? No, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Ah, bugger. Right, I'll just sat nav it. Or is it there? No. Nuts. Well, that's somewhat disappointing. I don't really want to be spending over £100 on gloves, so I didn't bother trying the ones on over £100. But there was loads of them that looked really good. There was a brand called Blacks I've never seen before, and they had like the full wrist protection, knuckles, fingers, palm sliders, everything that I need. But the one thing that none of the gloves in there could do was like fit my thumb. I want my thumb to reach the entire length of the finger hole. I hate having the flappy bit of excess material at the end of the glove. It just doesn't. I end up like fudging like controls, so I can't like hit my indicators properly. I just do not like it. You know, if I'm going to be spending any kind of cash on a pair of gloves, then I want them to actually fit. I didn't try the Dry Stars. They didn't have any there that I could see. I think possibly the nature of the shop, they either had very like budget friendly. I see how you're thinking there, Sportage. That was very on the ball of you. Well, there's a J&S there. I could go into that J&S and have a look around, but I can't be bothered to piss around with my cameras again. I think what I'll do is I'll go to the big J&S down in the Northwich. Unless there's a big like sports bike. Do you know what? I might see where there's a big sports bike shop in an area that I've not been to before, or like a J&S or something like along those lines that have a good selection, so I could go in there and try them all on. Also, Ghost was a very apt name for that shop. I was literally the only one in there. What are you trying to do to me? Stupid sat nav. To be fair, there was a couple of bikers that had just gone in as I was making my way out. But God, that must be a boring place to work if no one ever comes in. They've been there for a while actually, so I don't know. It is Tuesday afternoon. It's not 2 o'clock in the morning. Clock's wrong, so I haven't fixed it. Although it has changed because of the fact that I had to disconnect the battery, so the clock changed again to something else. I might wait till midnight. I'll wait till midnight, and I'll just disconnect the battery because I still don't know how to how to do it. Well, I've been here before. I remember this place. I think. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna go on the A59 and follow this BMW with the clearly dodgy number plates. Little beast of a machine. Oh, it does feel nice to be on some dry and clear roads for a change. Spending so long on wintry tosh. Why move out to overtake if you're not gonna overtake? Makes no sense to me. Well, I want to be in the left-hand lane again, don't I? I mean, surely I couldn't have got lucky and discovered a perfect fitting pair of gloves so quickly. I could only assume that it might be an RST sizing thing. So to be fair, I'll probably need to get myself some more RSTs. I can't remember whether these are whatchamacallit, touchscreen gloves either. Where's my lens? Where's my lens? There it is. There it is. God, I hope these mics are still picking up. I should probably do a check, shouldn't I? That was nice to see a little convoy. A bonvoy? No, don't do that. Don't say that. The bike feels a little floaty, and I don't know whether that's just because I'm so used to wearing like a ton of gear and a backpack. I mean, I'm still wearing a ton of gear, but I'm not wearing like a load of insulated stuff and a backpack laden with laptops and plugs for the laptop. God, I hate this junction. Do you know what? I've not been to Ribchester. It's telling me to go towards Ribchester. So I shall do that. Get through the next set of lights, so I've got no real need to filtrage. It's on green. It's on green. Let's go, people. Bring out your ribs, bitches! I don't know if it's named after that. Anything to do with ribs. Well, this is a nice little surprise, isn't it? Glad to slow down now. Don't want to break my ribs on the way to Ribchester. I guess I know who made all the bloody mess. Oh god, look at that view though. Oh, look at it. It's a popo. Might have to pull over at some point to attach the 360. I'm missing out on some views here. I'm missing out. Museum of Childhood. Weird. It's a weird thing to have. I thought it was debatably weird. Stop reading things wrong, idiot. Because I'm a bad boy. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's what I am. I'm an idiot. Dead or alive. No, that was cowboy, idiot.